Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Barik today because he hasn't been getting much love from hi-rez and good juju for a little while now, and they did actually tease something semi-recently on Twitter about a skin that they're kind of been working on. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or yet if it's actually going to be put in the game or anything, but I think it might have been. Either way, Barik is getting a little bit more attention, which is a good thing because he's been a little bit neglected for a while now, and you guys have been asking me to make another video on him. I've had a couple people on Twitter like and a few other people on Twitter have been telling me to do it, and a couple people in the YouTube comments have been telling me to do it, and I don't think I've ever made a video on this, so this is kind of strange because I've covered most stuff in Paladins, but this one must have just slipped by me. Legendary card doesn't really play into it very much, so I'll probably go for Tinkering because it's my personal favorite, although I haven't played Barik in ages, so I'm probably not going to do that great. This is the loadout. We've got Red Streak max level, which halves the cooldown of Rocket Boots. I have this in another version of the loadout that I use, and it works pretty damn well. But then the card that I don't think I've ever seen used like this in a loadout, and actually played by somebody, is Double Time, which increases the speed of our rocket boots by 40%. I purposely didn't try this because I want to give you guys my actual first experience with it and see how crazy it is. I'm hoping that it's going to be ridiculous. I think I've gone against it maybe once. One person I think maybe had this level 3 and it was really annoying. I don't know if that's true or not though. Then we have Bowling Ball, which gives us 1,000 health pretty much shield when we use our F. This is kind of something you need in there just to make this somewhat viable and actually usable. I thought about making another version of the loadout that didn't have this and had one man's treasure or accelerator field, but I feel like I probably wouldn't notice it, and this one might actually help me stay alive a little bit more and actually show off the loadout a bit better. We've got Failsafe in there, which also resets the cooldown of our F whenever we drop below 20% health, which I think is around 600 and a bit for Barik. Yeah, it's nearly 700. So when we drop below around 700 health, we get our rocket boots back, which should help us use them a little bit more. And then we have Fuel Efficiency in there, which increases our duration by 0.15 seconds. I don't understand why this card is so little of an effect, especially when it's got the Fuel Efficiency thing there nearly full, yet it's only giving you 0.15 seconds extra time in your F. It is still a 15% boost because the ability is usually by default 1 second, but I'm surprised that this goes to a max of 0.75 seconds instead of a higher max, and then you would get more per level, because it seems really, really strange that they've made it kind of a weak card because it could be pretty strong. I don't really see people play Barik around his F because of the fact that he doesn't really have that many cards that help him out very much. We'll just go ahead and queue for everything for the first game, or actually, let's make sure we don't get TDM for the first one because I want the first game to be semi-long. I think one of the big things that plays into Barik and maybe him being picked a little bit less than a lot of the other characters is his ultimate, and people don't really talk about this very much, but his ult is very, very rarely used in a good situation where it actually does something. It's great on choke points. If you need to control a point and regain it, it's great, but the only thing is when you actually put it down, it despawns if you die, and even if you don't die, it's got a pretty small area and it doesn't last for very long. The 20k shield is great. The 20k shield, even against max wrecker, is a pretty heavy amount of shielding, and it lasts for 6 seconds. That deals 400 damage a second, which also isn't very much considering your actual weapon deals more than that. I'd say it used to fit in a lot more with the old style of ultimates we had in Paladins, but so many characters have got so many ultimates that are really, really strong that I feel like Barik's ult is a part that's kind of lacking a little bit. He is a frontliner as well, and when you compare it to some of the other frontliner ults, it's a little bit lacking. The 20k shield again is really, really good, but the damage side of it is not really doing all that much for you, so people are kind of only using it for the shield and to kind of control a point. You look at Makoa ult, or you look at Carnal or Nando, all these other ones, they have way more of an effect on the game than Barik's shield does because of the fact that it's got such a small little range. Sometimes you just see a Barik throw down his ult, everybody just moves, and then that's kind of it. That's the end of that ultimate that you just threw out. Obviously, with these types of videos, I love to hear what you guys have to say on these subjects in the comments, so let me know because I do read through as many of them as I possibly can, which is usually most of them. Grok is going damage. We've also got a Grover as healer, Vivian and Andro, so double damage, healer, flank, tank. Siege, Jaguar Falls is the map. Then we have on their side a Pip, a Nara, Bomb King, Maeve, Andro. Just going to go ahead and grab Tinkering and Loadout. I'm going to hit F in a second just to see how crazy it is. They still haven't fixed that bug with Grok's audio being deafeningly loud with his emo. Is it fixed or is it not fixed? I can't tell. Waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. No, I'm pretty sure that's still global and very, very loud. There's the F. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's kind of silly. Let's go ahead and get Chronos so we can do it more often. But does it go on cooldown when we activate it, or does it go on cooldown when we end it? Oh, okay, it goes on cooldown when you end it. So that's kind of annoying. I was hoping it would actually start the cooldown for the second that we're using it, but no, it doesn't go on cooldown until it ends, which is a bit of a shame. Anara has gone for Tremors, which is kind of interesting. I'm guessing she's going to be flying around a decent amount, but saying that, she doesn't have a loadout that boosts her in the air, so she's just gone for Tremors damage as a legendary card, which means we can still use her F whenever she does her thing. I'm gonna plop that there, gonna plop that there. Oh my god, let's F away. Didn't get an animation there. Nice, fantastic. I actually haven't played Barik at all this entire patch 2.03. I have not tried Barik out whatsoever. Let's use the F to reposition behind her. I think she saw me do that, but I'm not sure. We're just casually getting some free 560. She's nearly out. She's nearly gone. One more hit. Oh, yes, she's gone. And there's my thing. Oh, I'm low. I'm low. We nearly survived there. That was close. Closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to die on the point, to be honest. I missed the self-heal off my goddamn turrets. That's something that I didn't even realize I don't have in this loadout. I don't heal off my turrets anymore, which is really, really strange. Get screwed, Anara. Let's F over here. Hello, Pip. Freaking heck, the amount of speed you have in that is silly, especially if you're landing all your little hits. You're a force to be reckoned with. Let's go around this corner again. What's popping? Enemy Barik. Oh, freaking Bomb King. What do I mean? I'm playing Barik. I'm an idiot. I'm going to go right to try and deal with this Bomb King. Is he walking around? Bomb King, where are you at? Where is he? Oh, he's just here. There's 560 for you. There's 560, and he's healed, so we're going to go ahead and pull the sweet retreat card. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. My god, get the hell out of here, Bomb King. He just tried to go in on me. We didn't take a single hit from him, and yet I just dealt like 1.5k. Nice. I'd say Barik's playstyle is quite unique. He doesn't really play like any of the other frontliners because he plays like a mosquito frontliner. That's the only way I can describe it. You just kind of run around being annoying, plopping some things down, providing quite a lot of utility, and also self-heal. Usually the loadout I go for has quite a lot of self-heal in it, but this one is just mainly movement. Let's use the F. Look at how crazy that is. You can get all the way over here, especially if you jump at the end. You carry some momentum. I'm going to ult here at this choke point because I feel like that might help us get rid of this Anara, and that was all I was able to achieve with the ult, was to kind of annoy Anara for a little bit. That just enforced what I said earlier of the ult from Barik not really being all that useful. We'll use the F for the shield. Hello, enemy team. I'm going to plop a Q, pop a shield. There we go. Get some more hits on him. Kind of wish I had cauterized. That would help me out a bit. That's her ult. We can get out of range by the time she detonates it. That's an interesting interaction I've never had before. Pretty sure I'm dead here, though. Yep, there we go. I could have used my F maybe, but I was going to die anyway. They were all on us. That's Grok pulling out an ult. There's the shield. Let's get rid of the BK, or let's get rid of the Maeve. They're both gone. I'll plop that down. Barik's quite an active character as well. You are doing quite a lot. You've got a lot of abilities you can throw up. I'm looking forward to getting caught 3 so we can hopefully counter that Pip, because Pip gets countered a hell of a lot by it. Let's throw another 560 at him. I think we've got this. I'm pretty sure we've got it. Bomb King's gone in, but there we go. Push successful. I can use the F to avoid that. There we go. 2-0. Honestly thought we weren't going to get the push, but there we go. It's 1 second. We're just increasing the amount that we're traveling by 40%, which is really nice. I can go ahead and reposition nearly entirely. I'm also doing a lot of circles just to kind of annoy the enemy because it's part of what we're doing today. That's a bit all. Oh, I'm screwed. Yep, there we go. So is Vivian, and Grok also died there. Yep, that's another team wipe. We all died there. Pip and Bomb King are comboing very well. I got to give them props. Pip ult is annoying as hell, and Bomb King is just playing pretty well in general. That's a Bomb King ult. I'm stunned. He got rid of Grover, although he should be dead here. There's 560. Missed that second one. We nearly finished him off there. 520 for you, and he's out. Nice. Okay, timing is quite important when you're going to get an Andrew as Barik with this legendary card. Do I want to ult? I can just leave real quick. Look at how far away we are in 1 second. That's silly. Hello, Maeve. There's 560. I'm dead. I'm guessing she's got the execute legendary because I died in the time it took me to blink there. Look at this. She hit both of her daggers and dashed me before I could even see her around the corner. Very strange engagement there, but sure, we'll deal with it. Hello, Bomb King. You're gone. Have no idea why you thought going against me there was a good idea. Let's get rid of the Andro. Fantastic. Double. Kind of wish I had a bit more ammo here. Can we kill up? There we go. That was totally an official triple, even though I think I ran out of time there. That's still an official, unofficial triple. At least it's not a bullshit unofficial quadra like usual. Also, I think this thing I said a little minute ago was complete bullshit. You can't carry momentum in your F because you can't jump. What you can do is fall off a little like cliff thing, and then you do carry momentum. I'll show you here. If you fall off this thing, then you carry it for a bit more, but you can't actually jump. So what I said was complete bullshit. There's the wall. That was nowhere close to denying anything there, but we did get a couple hits on him. I can leave. That Anara F is completely useless to her right now against me because I can just get out of the way. That's a Bomb King with an ult. I'm just going to keep hitting this Anara. You're going to wall there. My court did some work, but I'm probably still screwed, or maybe not. Do I want to ult? Sure. We'll just ult to try and hold it away from the enemy team. Hits for you. Hits for you. He's out. Hits for you as well. Hits for you. Is nobody paying attention to me? This is what happens when you ignore Barik. Barik gets angry when you don't give him attention. Okay, I'll take a free double kill. They just ignored me there, and I was doing pretty good damage to them. Enemies on right from the Bomb King. This game is quite intense so far, considering I was expecting a way easier match. We can get all the way in front of them in the time it takes them to climb up those stairs, which is interesting. Hello, BK. I'm dead to that. God damn it. They're on overtime now. We all just died again. I finished my court, which is good, although somehow I was able to get it before everybody else in our freaking team. Oh my god, animation glitches. I thought I had my ult up. Why did I think I had my ult up? I just freaking goofed myself myself. I don't know why I thought I had my ult. Let's F so we can escape real quick. I'm probably still dead here. There's 520. There's nothing. That's a Grok ult. Thank you. That might have actually saved this point. Maybe I'm just going to make sure she doesn't get this with like some cheeky play. That's her wall destroyed because she placed it too near the point. My F just didn't work, but that's fine. Maybe I double tapped it. There's a hit. Push successful. Defense successful. 3-1. Nice. We're actually winning. All we have to do is cap the next one. It's in the bag. We also kill Bomb King at the end there. I'm 25-5. I'm doing pretty well. The F is actually starting to be a little bit more useful. I don't know if I should get Blast Shield or Haven though. I'm going to go Blast Shield for the Pip and the Bomb King. Feel like that's a better choice. Vivian just said, hey, FrostFangs, love your videos. Shout out to the Vivian. That's Zombie Limbo, like the name. I understand Grok going for morale boost because of the way he's trying to play. He's going for Maelstrom and everything, which means he should be able to spam his ult, although he's only pulled it out a couple times. But Vivian and Andro with Max Court would have been nice. I guess she's going for CC reduction and stuff, and Andro has actually got it now, so I'm no longer the only person. Let's plop that there. That's Anara. We can completely get out of the way. That's a really, really nice thing you're able to do with the F. I might be able to pull it off with the normal F, but it's just so much easier to do with this one. Am I going to die here? I don't know. None of these hits seem like they're landing, which is annoying. That's a Pip there as well. Oh, thank you for the heal. 560. There's my turret. There's my wall. Oh my god, this is dumb. I'm dead. All three of them are alive, and I'm the only person there. Okay. Andro just said only mid. I don't know where he expects everybody else to go. If we cap the point, we win, so we should all be kind of playing mid. There's that. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. Am I going to hit this whole mag? Yes, we just hit the entire mag, and she's still alive, and all of my team are gone. There's that. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. I missed one of them in the middle there. I'm off the map. I'm off the map. Okay, fair play. I probably should have expected that, to be honest. Andro is saying mid 4, go mid 4. I don't know why he's complaining. If we'd have capped the point, we would have won. Like, we have a flanker. Andro can easily flank while the rest of us play up mid. If he just gets rid of Pip for once, then we'd easily be able to do this. They don't have any healing other than Pip, and yet he's never been killed. He's on like a 17 streak, and if he was killed, it was a long-ass time ago. We should be able to defend this. I also don't understand how we've not had more Grok ult spam, considering he's gone for max morale boost. That's a little bit confusing, but it's fine. I'm easily able to deal with this Anara. She isn't a problem at all. Pip is, though. There's my ult. Sure. Okay, he ulted me, and I ulted, so I guess I live here. Yeah, we kind of counter him a little bit. There's my Q. She's attacking my thing. Bomb King is behind me. Okay, my goof there. I honestly didn't think he was going to come and ult me when there were other people near spawn. I thought he was going to go for somebody else. That seemed a little strange, but sure. He's gone up for an ult. Defense failed because no one's on the point. Andro wasted his ult. We lost it. It's 3-3. I don't see us being able to win this. The game was going really, really well up until they just capped and pushed that point, and then it's all gone down from there. No one is really able to kill Bomb King or Pip. Pip is on a 20 streak, even though it says 2. He has got a 0 after that. Judging by the chat, Andro has had a pretty rough day. I don't know who pissed in his Cheerios, but it definitely wasn't me. I'm just trying to spam the right click. Can we get rid of him? He's really low. I'm going to retreat. Thank you, Grok. Placing that little thingy down. I'm not looking too good. There's a hit for Andro. He hasn't got too much health. I've got my F up, which should be able to save me in a situation or two. I don't really know what to do here. Placement is tough this game. Placement is real tough because I want to play the point, but I also don't want to die in the space of a couple seconds. Should we go in on this Pip? Let's go ahead and be aggressive. I can close quite a big gap. I have no idea why I had a little ghost gun below me there. Can we kill her? Oh, Pip. Okay, there's 520. There's nothing. There's my reload hit, and he's gone. Finally, I'm the person who kills Pip. Obviously, he's on a 20 streak. Who's going to do it? Not the flanker. Now, Barik frontline OP. There we go. She's gone as well. Okay, my turrets are dismounting people. Andro got rid of Andro. I'm going to run this way. I still don't know why I have a little ghost gun there. That's a little bit strange. That does look like we pulled through with a win. Nice. That was surprising to me. I thought that was going to go the other way, but we managed to pull through at the last round there. I went in and got rid of Pip. We also got rid of Maeve, and then they weren't seemingly able to break through and actually like regain the point at all. Bomb King has top play. He played pretty well. The top play is him, I'm guessing, killing me, considering I'm there. He throws out his Q. He gets rid of Grover. He gets rid of Vivian. I got stunned. How did I get stunned there? I actually don't know how I got stunned there, but he killed 3 of us, so that's a triple. Well played to him. That's an ult, even though she just did it. I don't understand how that works, but there we go. Okay, so let's go through the stats. I surprisingly have way better stats than I thought I was going to have. I thought I was going to have like 60k damage, maybe like 50k shielding, and not a great stat, but we went 15 to 8. I surprisingly have the least amount of deaths in that game, other than Pip, who was was only killed twice, me killing him one of those times, pretty much on my own without very much health. And then we have 15 assists, an 8 streak, 140 seconds on the objective, which is pretty good, 85k damage, and 85k shielding. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. If you look at the rest of the stats there, the only person who beats us out in damage is Bomb King by 50k, and we're above everybody else by like 20 to 30k. That's mental. Zombie Limbo, my boy over here, went 11 to 10 with 66k damage and 20k shielding. Was okay. Didn't notice him that much because he's playing Vivian, so obviously I wasn't going to notice him that much, but he has a positive KD there. Grok, 4, 15, 19, 6 streak, 39 seconds on the objective, 77k, 11k healing. Is kind of strange, especially considering he went max morale boost. I didn't see him using his ult very much. Maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. He played fine. He has the second top damage in that game. Andro is the one that confuses me. He went 11 to 9, only killed Pip once because we killed him the other time, and had 50k damage, which is really, really low if you compare it to everybody else in that match. Yeah, I don't really understand that. I don't know why he was BMing in the lobby, but it doesn't really matter. He managed to pull through with the win despite that. But if any of you want to go ahead and do some investigation into who peed in his Cheerios, then, you know, be my guest, because I, quite frankly, don't understand it. Grover did pretty good. 4, 12, 23 assists, 29k damage isn't great, but 80k healing is pretty good. Pretty much on par with the Pip, who had a pretty big influence in that game. Andro, on their side, did about the same as our Andro, really there. Nara was a bit of a weak link. She wasn't really noticeable at all. She died a hell of a lot, and she was really, really easy to get rid of and just kind of ignore on the point, although she does have the most objective time, so props to her for that. Pip did pretty good. Bomb King is the person who stands out there, is doing really well. 25, 10, 134k. Well played to him. Don't know how we managed to win that game. I guess it's because the rest of his team wasn't holding up. And then 8, 10 Maeve, which is about the same as both of the Andros. Not really anything else worth pointing out stats-wise there. I'm not going to do a second game because I feel like I should end it on a good note on how that match went, because I did see a benefit to the F like this. Surprisingly, I honestly thought this was going to be kind of crappy, but we did see a pretty big benefit to it. There were obviously downsides, like the turrets felt a lot weaker, and they didn't really do all that much for me. I wasn't healing them, they weren't healing me, so that's usually the big thing, is usually you go for this, and then you heal for 200 a second in your turret, which is really strong, but we didn't have that, and I did kind of miss that. But what we did gain was a really, really strong ability to chase people when they were trying to run away from us, and also a really, really good ability which let us relocate super quickly. I feel like Barik's F, by default, should have a little bit more speed than it currently has, because it feels a little bit slow with how fast Paladins is these days. This card, Failsafe, didn't do anything for me, so I'd probably change that out for something else, because usually when I was below 700 health, I was in a position where I was going to die anyway, or maybe it did help me 1 or 2 times. I personally didn't notice it. Maybe it's just one of those cards that you don't notice. I don't know. Fuel efficiency, I'd probably up a level and then change this, get rid of this for something else, like, I don't know, One Man's Treasure. Sure. If you actually wanted to go for a viable version of this, by all means, chuck something like this in there and do a hybrid between this, and you'll easily have a way better time. But overall, I liked it. Surprisingly useful. Lost some stuff, gained some stuff. Might work in some situations. Actually semi-viable if you made a loadout, including this at this sort of level. You could easily mix some stuff up and maybe chuck Healing Station in there, and you'd actually have a pretty good loadout. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly have been doing a lot of talking today, but I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. I'll see you all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.